I had a misconception. I had a rumor or something because I've not worked there. I don't have someone that works there. But I had a rumor that Jay's Bank only employs Muslim citizens. But it's a misconception.
As conversations around ESG, environmental, social, and governance, and non-interest finance continue to gain momentum within the financial industry, one key question remains: how much of this resonates with everyday Nigerians? Hello and welcome to Islamic Finance Weekly. I am Rahma Say Muhammad. The question is, are people aware of this concept? Do they see the value in ethical and sustainable finance? And more importantly, are they willing to embrace it? To find out, we took the conversation to the streets to hear directly from the public, and here is what they had to say.
Yes, I have.
I've not about that before.
Yes, I am. Particularly the ESG, which has to do with corporate social responsibility of Nigerian citizens.
No, I've not heard of such before. Okay, I think I've seen Lotus, but I've never seen the rest of the banks here.
I do. I do of a number of banks. Even we have cooperative societies that are non-interest based. So I do know.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, not so clear on that, but I think I'm aware of ESG compliance, corporate social responsibility, and likes of that. But so to an extent.
Yeah, to some extent, I'm aware. Banks like Lotus, Jay's Bank, and other banks that operate on like Islamic principles. It's like they don't operate with interest; they operate only on profits. So I had a misconception. I had a rumor or something because I've not worked there. I don't have someone that works there. But I had a rumor that Jay's Bank only employs Muslim citizens. But it's a misconception. Yeah, because I got to understand that they just operate on Islamic principles, not that they employ only Islamic citizens.
Never actually heard of any of those.
Yes.
Could you tell us why?
Since they will be impacting on the society, so many people will benefit from it. So why not? Yes, of course, because besides the profit making aspect, it's also important to consider the customer base, which are citizens. Because without the citizens or human factor, no organization can move forward.
If it will profit me, if it is profitable, no problem. But anything that will make me get more interest, I'm available. No problem.
This one doesn't work on interest, it works on profits. Yes, you're getting profit, but there is no, interest of whatsoever, and it considers social responsibility. It considers the people, not just the money.
Okay, how does it work? I don't know about it. I'm willing to know about it.
I will. I'll be willing to invest and work with them because it will help my finances.
No, it should be the first line of charge for every believing Muslim, particularly, and every other person that wants to go the way that we ensure what you earn is conscience free. It's guaranteed that you are not, your system is not based on whether the investment you are doing is profit, is making it or not. Your own interest must come. Whether the person that is, your partner, whether is falling or dying, you cannot, because I know Islamic Bank, Islamic Finance works on mutual responsibility.
I'll be willing because they help them to maintain a sustainable income and even consider their health and their financial day-to-day income.
A bank that will give you more of profits, and that is they won't charge you for interest and stuff like that if you are to bank with them. And so maybe even if you collect maybe like a mortgage from them, come on, I definitely will choose the one that will even give me profits rather than having interest. Of course, the truth is money is always money. You don't know how things can skyrocket, and so if by adventure you default, you don't want something that will it's so heavy for you to now clear up your debts and stuff. So I'd rather pick one that we is more or less like a fixed ratio. I won't. I know that okay, this is the particular amount I'm going, and that's what I'm going to pay up. So I think to me, I'd rather go with banks that deal with more with profit.
Yeah, because I feel like there's every organization has a way of making money. If if you were saying that Jay's Bank, like example, I think that's it, like Jay's Bank and Lotus Bank, if they don't operate on interest, they operate on your profit. I feel like um, I feel like they found other ways to make profit or to try to like take advantage of making profits in other ways, and which is nice. Yeah, it's something that one could invest in, regardless of whether they operate on interest or not, because either way, one is going to be profitable, and I feel like they can also use the opportunity to also work on other side or other aspects of making money, and which is also nice. So, but yeah, it's investing will be also nice. Yeah.
That sounds like very good concept. I'd be more than willing.
Those were some interesting perspectives from everyday Nigerians. While awareness of ESG and non-interest finance may still be growing, it is clear that many people resonate with the core ideas of fairness, transparency, and social impact. The challenge and opportunity lies in bridging the gap between industry conversations and public understanding, ensuring that these financial models are not only accessible, but also relatable to the people they are meant to serve. Because at the end of the day, sustainable finance is not just about policies or institutions, it is about the people. Well, with that, I say, don't forget to keep updated with us next week on the program. Follow us on all of our social media platforms displayed on the screen. Thank you for watching, and as always, I am Rahma Say Mohammed.